Oblivion paints a devastated picture of a post-apocalyptic Earth, one in which lands and monuments have been ravaged by years of combat and nuclear war. And if there's anything to learn from this glimpse at a possible bleak future, it's this. I want a bubble ship.
I want to go on first thing.
Pika, do you have any memories before the mission? Before the security went?
Our job is not to remember. Remember?
Do you remember her?
Jack, that was a scav, a beacon that brought her down. We don't know who she is. Or what she is.
Oh, Angia Riseborough, the question you should have asked was, when is she? The year is 2077, and humanity has pretty much abandoned Earth. Tom Cruise, playing a character named Jack for the first time since December, plays a maintenance man left over to collect tidal energy for the rest of humanity, taking commands from a computerized Melissa Leo. And look, Hollywood, you can put him in a Yankees cap and make him talk to a bobblehead all you want, but Tom Cruise is just not gonna play the Everyman anymore. I mean, if we're living in a future where every working class man over 50 looks like him, I don't really see what the problem with post-apocalyptic is. Love him or hate him, the fact that Tom Cruise is still doing a majority of his own stunt work really adds a layer to the action of this movie. Seeing Cruise get flung around the room really actually brings up the excitement level. And it's also worth noting that this movie is very beautiful to look at. There's a clear and visible emphasis on real locations and real costumes over CGI that keeps this from feeling like watching a video game and more like watching a movie. Aside from one fight scene that takes place in the sand, which was really exciting, the notable glaring issue with Oblivion is that it all feels super derivative. The flying spaceships and triangular Death Star thing feels a little bit like Star Wars, but less cool and original. The storyline of an isolated maintenance worker harvesting energy for humanity is like Moon, but a lot less subtle. And the post-apocalyptic setting is like I Am Legend, but without the sense of doom that really made that film actually work. Mixed all together, the result feels like nothing, really. Nothing special, at least. It's a movie that's thoroughly unclever in its execution, and although it lacks any major flaws, it doesn't really excel either. On the infamous Pretentious Film Majors 5-star scale, Oblivion only gets 2.5 stars out of 5. Brings an added layer of action and enjoy. Oblivion paints a devastated picture of a post-apocalyptic. Post-apocalyptic is really hard to say.